It's Friday. It's my day, and I'm live at 5. Hey, it's Friday. It's my day, and I'm live at 5. Come on inside of the StreamYard room. Yep. Use your calendar, please. Please, 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 please. I sound like James Brown, don't I? Look, my name is Denise Merriweather. I am the CEO and founder of Queenpreneurs Jumpstart Program. It is the number one training environment for women in the world using their knowledge, right, to leverage what it is that they want to do. And you can do this by building your courage, confidence, and competence so you can accept, believe, and commit to what it is God has called you to do. Look, okay, come on inside of the StreamYard room. Let's get into this conversation. Denise Merriweather here. Use your calendar, please. Use your calendar, please. Okay. So we are having amazing conversations all week. I'm getting you geared up, ready to go 2024. Amazing things will be coming inside of this community, building a mastermind group for executives, for us to develop ourselves in a way that we'll have a paid group that will be serving you each and every day in 2025, but we got to do the work in 2024. So if you're interested in being a part of that executive team, that group, the group of coaches that will be training all year, building, getting ready for that paid group on Facebook, then I want you to say I'm interested. So let's talk about using this calendar here. We've also been doing the 12 days of Christmas. Congratulations to my sister for racking up all the gifts. She's the only one that's really registering. And I get it. Don't register for something you don't want. If you want it, get in. You got to be in it to win it. But if you don't, it's okay. No hard feelings. Continue to use the content that works for you, that benefits you, that's going to bless your life, move you forward, get you ready for 2024. Each and every night at 8 o'clock p.m. Today is it day 7 already? Oh my goodness. It's day 7. Day 6 was Penny. Day 5 was LaShawn. Day 4. I can't remember who was day 4. Who was day 4? I was day 3. Francis was day 2. I was day 1. Day 4. Who was day 4? I can't think of who was day 4, but I know. Oh my God, Dr. Denise Dennis was day 4. So look, if you need to go back and grab those messages, go back, grab those messages. Tonight is all about stop saying you broke. We're about to get the money. The money cook is going to be in the house. So just telling you that. But let's have this conversation about using your calendar. So on Wednesday, we were talking about the plan, and I was telling you on Monday how from the day of silence, I'm going to do 80% planning, 20% execution, 8% planning, 20% execution. Put it in the chat for those of you who can put it in the chat. I know my sister is driving, so I ain't got my red dress and none of that. But if you are there, you're checking in. Number 1, share this video. Number 2, put it in the chat, 80% planning, 20% execution. And I gave you some things, right? On Wednesday about the plan, and I gave you some planning that you need to do, like some action steps that you need to take. Now I'm going to give you a tool, because I told you to block out 5 blocks of 4 hours so you can plan your year. Do you remember that? Put it in the chat. Block out 5 days, 4-hour blocks of time to go ahead and plan your year, starting from December 2024 looking back. And that'll give you all the steps that you need. But here it is now. Here it is now, a tool. And if you guys don't know, I have this tool called the top 30 things that should be on your calendar, right? The top 30 things that should be on your calendar. I'm going to put it inside the chat so you guys can have it. The top 30 things. Oh, wait a minute. I done copied some information here for a water warmer. Hold on. Let me go back. So y'all getting to see all the shopping and everything that I'm doing. Y'all don't pay no attention to my shopping. But let me get you this link right here in your life. The top 30 things that need to be in your calendar. Okay. And the top 30 things need to be on an electronic calendar. I was talking to you guys last night with Penny. We were talking about how to plan things and how to make sure that these things are in existence. And in order for things to be in existence, it needs to be on a calendar. So what are you going to do about it? How are you going to be able to do it? How are you going to be able to get things lined up in a way that would be beneficial to you? And I'm saying you need an electronic calendar. You got to be able to have something that you could pull up all the time, no matter where you are, no matter where you're going, you could get it done. So listen, Google has been my friend. Put it in the chat. Google has been my friend. And I don't know about you, but maybe Google could be your friend too. Maybe, I'm not sure. But why not? Allow it to help you. Allow it to actually be a tool that you use that give you information when you need it. So let me tell you just a couple of things that's on the top 30 things that should be on your calendar. Number one, any annual events. So that's Christmas, that's Thanksgiving, that's your birthday. And I know it's going to take effort and it's going to take time to get these things on your calendar. But I promise you, once you do the work, it'll be great. Talk to some people that actually implement it doing the calendar. I know Tamu has implemented doing the calendar. I know LaShawn has implemented, and these are people that really did the work and really used the calendar. I know Katisha Jones used the calendar. I'm not sure if she blessed Katina with the tool to do it, but they use the calendar, right? It was one of my first products and classes that I taught was to help people organize their life by using their calendar. And if you want to be a boss, and if you want to be someone that handles your business, actually having a calendar will help you. And without it, it won't. So here's some of the things that you need to do. So number one was any annual events. Any annual events, birthdays, holidays, put it in your calendar. Like, do that. Write it down. Any annual events, put it inside the chat. Needs to be on your calendar. Number two, any standing like calls and appointments for the week. So, like there's a team call for Southside Everywhere every Monday night at 6:00. I also meet with Penny every Monday at 11:00 a.m. as accountability, as a coach, for us to actually do the things that we talk about, right? So there's things that's on my calendar that happens each and every Bible study on the calendar each and every week. Do you understand? So those things that happen each and every week need to be on the calendar. That's number two. Number three, this is the kicker, because this is the one that y'all really skip out on, and I'm gonna bless your life. Every time you move, like in a car, going to pick up somebody, dropping somebody off, that needs to be in the calendar. And here's the other thing that would be so beneficial if you did. One, if you put in the address to where you're going. Now, why is this so beneficial? Even for like your any meeting information, all this stuff is on the Google Calendar. There's spaces for it, like details, attaching documents, like whatever information you could put in there, you need to put that in there. It helps you. It prevents you from having to go and find things when you need them. Like I had calls today that was conference call. All I had to do was go to my calendar, press it. The number was there. The passcode was there. That's how I set my life up so it can work. So when I am heading to the place, my next appointment, all the information I need is there. Same thing for you. You need to put in the information, the details inside of the calendar when you make the appointment. Don't wait or have to go back and look. Go ahead and set yourself up to win. So if you know that you drive your kids to school every morning, number one, that needs to be on the calendar. Number two, you need to have the address to where you're going in there, even though you know where the school is. And let me tell you why you should press it every morning. When you use your GPS, you actually get to see what traffic looks like. If you don't use your GPS just because you know where you're going and you don't need directions, you don't know when it's an accident. You don't know when there's other options to get you where you want to go quicker and faster. But if you just press the button, the map that's on the phone, the Google Calendar gives you a map that you could press to get the directions. When you enter in the address, it will help you from actually being stuck in traffic, being late for your meeting, not knowing that there was a car accident ahead. Like, just do the work, press the button, and you'll be able to see. Okay. The last thing that I want to tell you that I think is super important and why you should use your calendar and why it would be so beneficial for you if you would just get into the habit of writing these things down. Number 4 is use your calendar because you'll stop overcommitting. And let me tell you how this is just so helpful. When people actually see my calendar, when I tell them, hey, I'm not available for something, and sometimes it may overwhelm them. Sometimes it may be a little team tight and it's too much. But I promise it's simple and it's easy. I actually manage or can see up to 5 Google calendars on my one calendar. Right? It's my business calendar, it's the Meriwether calendar, it's my husband's calendar, it's my calendar, it's my daughter's calendar. Yeah. I get to see everything. And there's more, but that's just what I keep up at all times. Why? Because my business schedule, like people who get on my schedule for business, whether it's a consultation, a discovery call, whether it's a one-on-one coaching session, my calendar, my business calendar and my Google calendar speaks to each other. So you can't go onto my business calendar and not see that I'm not available for something personal. You might not be able to see what the appointment is, thank God, but you can actually see that I'm not available, so it won't let you book anything there. So you can set yourself up in such a way that your calendars can speak to each other. It can prevent you from overwhelm. You can already have those yearly commitments inside of your calendar. You can already have the directions to where you're going to your appointments. You can have your weekly appointments in there from meetings to face. Like you could really be running the show. You could be operating your life like a boss if you would just use your calendar. So I encourage you, please, in 2024, take these last 2 weeks, get your calendar ready, put in the things, at least the things that I told you today. There were 3 things that I shared with you today, right? Your annual stuff, your weekly stuff, and dropping people off or picking people up. Put that in there. It need to be in there. That's like that's the mic drop. If you would just allot the time that it takes for you to drive to point A to point B, you'll see you don't have as much time as you thought you did. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope that it bless your life. I'm going to put in the link again. I can tell I don't have my sissy here taking notes for me. I'm going to put it in here again. The top 30 things that should be on your calendar. Invest in yourself. Get it. It'll tell you my system, the thought process behind it, why I do what it is that I do. And it'll tell you the breakdown about the 3-day rolling calendar, which I've been talking about a little bit during the 12 days of Christmas and also these lives. So look, it's Friday. It's my day. I'm live at 5, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Of course, you know, last week I'm fading to black. So when Christmas comes in, that's it. We're going to reboot. But I definitely will be here Monday and Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday of next week. I will be here in this space. Monday, Wednesday. And then after that, I'm getting ready for my guests because I'm hosting Christmas. Meaning I got a lot of shopping and a lot of cooking to do. But look, always looking forward to serving you. Invest in the top 30 things that should be on your calendar. Join me tonight. The Money Cook is in the building. Stop saying you are broke. You are not broke. You just need to manage your finances better. Always looking forward to serving you. I see you guys tonight for Denise's 12 Days of Christmas. We'll be here today. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here Sunday. We're Monday, Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday is the last day to be the 12th day, I believe. So listen, just stay locked in. Register to win those amazing gifts that people are giving you. I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Love you. Hey, it's Friday. It's my day, and I'm live.